Hey.
Hey.
Hi. Oh.
The etymology meaning of the word inspire is a Latin word that means to breathe life into someone. And 10 years ago, I was barely 2 years sober. I was divorced, living in my parents' basement. I'd earned trust back enough to squat down there. I was 31 years old. I guess I would have been 33 years old. And I was working graveyards at a sober living home, making $9 an hour. As a grad student, I went back to school. My wife and I met in school, and she came from a higher caliber than where I was coming from. At the risk of embarrassing her, she really did roll the dice on me. She had warnings from friends and family that knew my past when they heard that she was considering marrying me. She also had fear of loss. She was a young widow. And what if it didn't work out? What if I didn't stay sober? So she jumped in and did her due diligence. She spoke with mentors, counselors, church leaders, and parents. She attended AA meetings, Al-Anon meetings, family groups, and even read the big book of Alcoholics Anonymous. She sought through prayer and meditation to find only what God's will was for her. And when she made the decision against all the resistance and all the fear to jump into a life with me 10 years ago, she jumped in with both feet. She became the primary breadwinner. She moved away from family and friends to let me and support me in pursuing a career and a job opportunity in Southern California. We packed up our things, got in a truck, and we went down. And even our dog was hit by a car in Vegas on the way down and didn't make it. It was incredibly tragic for us. In Vegas, places. She worked 60 hours a week when we decided to put it all on the table and move to Boise and open up Brickhouse Recovery in 2014. And Tommy was our very first meeting. I was in flip-flops and shorts and a t-shirt. He was probably like, dude, what is this guy doing? Thank you for believing in me. And Ryan, thank you. In closing, Bryn continues to make my sobriety birthday the most important day of the year. What's even more meaningful is I have a birth son that I placed for adoption in the middle of my addiction. And it's an open adoption, and Bryn has supported and loved my birth son and allows him and allows me to have a beautiful relationship, to the point where I get to take him on my Harley for a couple of days through Yellowstone and the Tetons. And it's amazing trust that his parents have in me. I just want to highlight my wife as the one person that breathed life into me and has helped me to see beyond my limiting beliefs and continues to put it all on the table and roll the dice because of love and trust and faith. So thank you. I love you.